the legislation focuses on major public infrastructure. Our members are curious about where that line gets drawn. So are we talking only about provincial projects, or will this also apply to public-private partnerships and municipal-led initiatives?
Yeah, so the projects we know for sure that this Act will apply to are those projects that are delivered through the Ministry of Infrastructure. So these are provincial vertical projects that are fully funded by the province. We're talking schools, hospitals, long-term care homes, cancer centers and other healthcare facilities, post-secondary institution buildings, including student housing. It could include projects related to courthouses, correctional facilities. So those provincial buildings that are provincially owned and operated. And it could also apply to projects delivered by the Ministry of Transportation and Transit, so highways, bridges, tunnels, and so forth. Although they're quite comfortable with the tools and authorities that they have, the project, if they identified a project that could benefit from the Infrastructure Projects Act, they could also access the tools. Now, all that being said, Bill 15, the Infrastructure Projects Act, also made room to recognize that we're not the only ones that deliver critical projects that communities rely on. Local governments often deliver projects like, water treatment systems. They deliver fire halls and community centers. First Nations often partner with private sector proponents on major economic development opportunities in their territory. The federal government is going to be very interested in some nation building projects, and crown corporations like BC Hydro also deliver critical electrification type projects. And so we created this other category of projects that could also access these tools, and those are known as the provincially significant projects. And they're also the type of projects that have piqued the interest of many members of the public and many groups in the discussion of the Infrastructure Act. So those are any projects that are delivered by not the provincial government. And in order to access the tools, you would have to be designated as a provincially significant project. And in order to be designated, that project would have to deliver significant benefits to British Columbians, economic, social, or environmental benefits, and meet a certain set of criteria. The details of that criteria will be developed in consultation with First Nations as well as with industry over the next several months.
Thank you very much for joining us today on the Builders Bench. Bowinn Ma is the Minister of Infrastructure for the BC government. I'm Craig Larkins, and this is the Builders Bench.